Your biggest enemy is you. My whole book is about you battling yourself. People don't understand it's you against you. The only person that gets in your way is you.
I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small."
They give you a call.
Ain't no school for this shit. You gotta be smart enough to pick up the information as you go. I was crazy enough to believe what the fuck I was saying gonna happen was gonna happen. And that's why I was persistent enough and consistent enough.
I'm gonna be up in the morning regardless of how I feel and how depressed I am. The sun is gonna shine in the morning. And at nighttime, the moon gonna be there. And you're gonna look up, these days gonna keep going by. So do you
being able to do whatever I want to, whenever I want to. Freedom is not you being free. Freedom is you being free in your mind and your heart and your spirit, which is really a privilege for you to be free. Being your authentic self is beautiful. Right. And that's the greatest freedom.
That you don't know right now. What you will realize is that you have greatness within you. What you'll realize is that you're more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine. What you will realize is that you're great.
I can act. I know how to go to that true spot in myself because I'm there every day. I can be me. I can be whoever because I'm true to me. I can go to neutral easily. A lot of people, black, white, Mexican, young or old, fat or skinny, have a problem being true to themselves.
Better be doing something productive today. Very intense workout, hardcore, very heavy. Creating and destroying, breaking down and building up that very dense, thick muscle. We always talk about hunger and how you always want to outwork your competition regardless of how successful you may be lucky enough to.
A woman with no friends or a very small circle is a very, very secure woman. Trust me. She's learned that quality matters more than quantity. She doesn't need a crowd to validate her worth. Her confidence comes from within, not from the approval of others. She's not afraid to stand alone because she knows her own strength. She's selective with her energy and who she lets into her life. She's seen the fake friendships, the drama, and the gossip, and she's walked away from all of it. She's built a life that's peaceful and drama-free, and she's happier for it. She doesn't need to be surrounded by people to feel complete. She's comfortable in her own company. She knows that true friends are rare, and she'd rather have a few real ones than a bunch of fake ones. Her small circle is made up of people she can truly trust, people who have proven their loyalty. She doesn't waste time on meaningless relationships.
When God has something for you, it doesn't matter who stands against it. If it's meant for you, God will move someone that's holding you back away from a door and put someone there who will open it for you.
The lavish lifestyle, or is it something more profound, state of mind, a way of being? The truth is, wealth begins in the mind long before it manifests in the bank account. It's a seed planted in the fertile soil of our thought.
11 things people learn too late in life. 1, the less you say, the more your words will matter. 2, don't take everything personally. Not everyone thinks about you as much as you do. 3, when you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. 4, no matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggle changed your life for the better. 5, you meet people for a reason. Either you need them to change your life, or you're the one that will change theirs. 6, never be afraid to try something new. Life gets boring when you stay within the limits of what you already know. 7, you will never truly know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. 8, once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things that you lack. 9, if you do not have control over your mouth, you do not have control over your future. 10, life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks.
You can shoot me with your words. You can cut me with your lies. You can kill me with your hatefulness. But just like life, I rise. Does my sexiness offend you? Oh.
You ever went to sleep and woke up tired?
Right.
I mean, the mind was never quieted. The mind never received true rest. And I ain't trying to sound like no philosopher, no prophet or nothing, but I'm not happy, but I am at peace right now. I'm talking about pure peace.
Clean it up.
My mother taught me 3 things: respect,
knowledge, search for knowledge. It's an eternal journey. That's like my haircut, the line. 360 degrees, find knowledge.
Just say, master your energy. Do your best to master your energy and what you put out, and unless that's what you want, because you entitled to whatever you want to create, whatever experience you want to create for yourself. But if you're tired of that.
I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living."
The hardest thing for me to do was to set boundaries and say no. And this is the year that I've been putting the energy back into myself for the first time in my life.
Hey, bro.
I've been really putting energy into me. Like I take salt baths at night. Like I do the things that it take for me to heal.
Lumps in life, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna take your L's, you're gonna have your ups and downs. So just a philosophy or a point of view on how to look at the journey. The gang gonna test you. You know what I mean? The gang, everything gonna test you if it's worthwhile. Words is powerful.
You can't choose your family. You can love them, but you can love them from a distance too. And there are a lot of my family members that I've had to learn to love from distance. They call me, I'm like, yeah, I'm here, you need something, let me know. But I can't have you in my life because you're toxic. That's right. You're poisonous. And there's nothing wrong with it. People's like, what's wrong with you? You're getting away from your family. The hell with you, I'm happy.
I was always a hustler. So when I talk to a young dude, I'm like, bro, my advice to you is gonna be money advice. Bro, get you some money, you're gonna feel different. All that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. Your gut and how you feel about things. Damn. You know what I mean? So just being confident in, I don't need confirmation. If I feel it, I trust how I feel. I know my intentions is pure, my instincts is like connection to a higher understanding. You don't need the facts all the time, just go off how you feel. And so I think that I've learned to listen to my gut and my instincts more and be confident in making decisions off of that.
The light ain't on you, but keep making plays. Nobody's talking about you, but keep making plays. That's right. I know your sales numbers aren't where your friend is, but keep making plays. I know nobody's talking about you, and you're not on the leaderboard right now, but baby, keep making plays.
You show people that you're not willing to fight, they want to fight. Right. Do you want to feel like you're afraid all the time, or do you start to become the aggressor? Mm-hmm. And you start saying, you know what? You ain't gotta find me because I'm looking for you. And then it changes everything.
But you have to be patient. You don't gotta make no moves. You ain't playing checkers, you playing chess. It take years for some moves to be made. God will show you. If you wanna know, just pray. Get close to him. God, show me. He showed me. Now, you better be strong if he show you.
When I first started, I was working hard, but I was hardly working because I was having fun. But it looked like to everybody's eye, he's working hard, but I was like having fun because it was.
The interesting thing is when we pray for success, we don't pray for jealousy, we don't pray for envy, we don't pray for entitlement. And we can't have those things without success. And this is what changes the relationships.
Always trust everyone to be themselves, but trust in the fact that you can see them well. I mean, it takes too much energy to not trust someone. I mean, trust them to be them.
Right. To be themselves.
Trust a snake to bite you. Right. Trust a liar to laugh. Trust a thief to steal from you. Like, trust them to be them, but know them when you see them.
Do you be yourself and make sure that you love being yourself. And it's gonna be roadblocks, it's gonna be tribulations, but always remember this is a life experience. Accept the experience, appreciate the experience, and learn how to move on from things that don't serve you well, and
Life has taught me that you can't control someone's loyalty. No matter how good you are to them, doesn't mean they'll treat you the same. No matter how much they mean to you, doesn't mean they'll value you the same. Sometimes the people you love the most turn out to be the people you can trust the least.
Some people know how to live better than others with or without money. They just sought out and picked a better person to share their time with. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you sleep in a one-bedroom apartment, you may be richer than a rich guy.
Always remember that in life, there are some roads you need to take alone. No friends, no family, no partner, just you and God.